It's time now for the Beer Channel. 11 o'clock Tuesday this late, Saturday night, February 27th, 2016. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter Wiggins. I am let out 11 o'clock Tuesday night. There, top straight at 11 o'clock in this late Saturday night is Columbia, South Carolina, where Hillary Clinton is the Peter rival. Bernie Sanders in the Democratic primary here Saturday. The first broad test, however, has a strong challenge from a Clinton booklet left to grow the crucial sport among African American voters. Kennesaw, Georgia, in the sprint to Super Tuesday, Marco Rubio's scramble to portray his newfound aggression against Donald Trump and enough support that the polls not to be overwhelmed by the suffocating effects of the celebrity moguls insurgent. In Anaheim, California, 3 people were stabbed, including one who was quickly wounded and 13 were arrested when a Ku Klux Klan rally in Anaheim, California erupted in violence on Saturday, police said. Syria's temporary truce took effect in midnight on Friday, but it does include the internationally designated terror groups listing Islamic State and news front. Dublin it takes all day at night, but the island ballot countries have calculated national totals. Tehran, President Rouhani won a recited vote of confidence and reformist allies 129 out of 30. Parliament seats to trend in the elections that could defeat Iran's post-sanction open in the world early results released on Saturday's show. Capital Afghanistan, suicide bombings in Afghanistan on Saturday left at least 26 people dead. Nearly 50 injured. Officials said days ahead of expected talks between the government and the Taliban. Zimbabwe President Robert Mugabe celebrates his birthday with $800,000 party amid drought and food shortages. Mexico City, former Mexican President Felipe Calderon on Saturday joined his predecessor on President unloaded the Donald Trump called the Republican frontrunner campaign racist and saying this discouraging immigration is real anti-American. Sana Yemen, a United States-backed Arab military coalition, bombed the busy market north of Yemen's capital on early Saturday, killing at least 30 people, witnesses said. Belfair, Washington. A coroner in Washington State has released an enemy, a gunman, and 3 others. 4 victims and a weather 40 days to discover it's a mass shooting and suicide. Heston, Kansas. Screaming resident of the small Kansas town Proclari, riding lawnmowers with American flags planted beside them along some streets on Saturday and adorned them with a Heston House so strong signs in the small reference to the lawn. One Prince William County police officer was fatally shot and 2 others wounded on Saturday evening when he responded to the call about a possible domestic matter, a 40D said. Cleveland's Community Police Commission has struggled with the concerns ranging from lack of resources and time demands. In Norton, state police have investigated fatal head-on collision on Interstate 495 Stafford Norton as a collision between a 2015 Toyota Tacoma and a 2010 Toyota Yaris occurred at about 6 p.m. near exit 10. State police said Tacoma was traveling northbound on 49th when it left the roadway across the median and struck the Yaris head-on. Warren defends 3G classic Army working review for Berkshire. Dodger critics soon refuse. China meets its G20 goals. Leading scientists have confirmed that global warming did indeed slow down somewhat for a few years during 2000s. However, they are careful to stress that slowing it down does not indicate that something that climate change is a real phenomenon. Genetic analysis of 640 million year rocks suggested the sea sponge may have been the first animal available on Earth. Overweight young adults may have poor episodic memory and the ability to recall past events than their peers, suggests new research from the University of Cambridge added into an increase in evidence of link between memory and overeating. We need not remind you that it's important that young children take good care of teeth and that their parents help them accordingly. Seattle 7-month-old baby was born with a birth defect that received a life-saving heart transplant of corn and cardiac arrest twice. Puerto Rico based with a wave of mosquito-borne Zika virus. Okay, take a look at Newberry, Vermont, in Orange County, in Layton Road, is a sent off with a suicidal male with a rifle. Vermont State Police, TSU on the scene. Several units closing roads in the area. And in Middleton, Massachusetts, moved back to a mid-flight accident on Peabody Street where a traffic mid-flight landed at the Beverly Hospital. Peter Chell News Times, now 11:05 on this late Saturday night. Time now for our travel report. Let's study up, down and down, dear, where... We got an accident here on 295 on the northbound side of round Route 12 in Cranston, so expect some delays here. But otherwise, highways are down, looking good here. On the Cape Downs, it's looking good on Route 6 from 710 to Orleans. Train is looking good from Bourne to Falmouth here. Southeastern Massachusetts highways are looking good here. Mass parking in the eastbound side. So many also told mass parking to the westbound side. It is so from South Boston on through Prue Tunnel past Boston University. 290 in the westbound side. It'll also around Route 9 in Worcester. 290 in the eastbound side. We'll get an accident here in Shrewsbury after Route 140, so expect some delays. But otherwise, you're looking good in the highways, byways, eastern Massachusetts. Highways in Springfield and vicinity are looking good here as mass parking is looking good from Stockbridge to Boston. Otherwise, here. I-84 in the westbound side, also after I-91 in Connecticut. Down to New York City, 95 on the southbound side is slow from 278 all the way out to the George Washington Bridge. 278 on the eastbound side is slow around I-87 in Manhattan. 278 on the southbound side is slow from Route 25 all the way up to the Long Island Expressway in Brooklyn here, doing an accident on 278 on the westbound side around the Long Island Expressway. On ramp to the Long Island Expressway from Fenwick Expressway, get an accident in Queens, so expect delays here. Whitestone Bridge and slow on both ends from 25B all the way out to Route 95. FDR Tunnel, FDR Drive, it's also from East Village all the way out to East Village here. FDR Drive on both ends is slow from Long Expressway all the way out to Route 25 in Manhattan here. George Washington Bridge on both ends is slow. 95 is south, slow from 270 to the George Washington Bridge. On the southbound side, northbound side, the 95 is slow from Fort Lee to the George Washington Bridge for the New York City area here. And 278 on the westbound side, they'll also have the Browns and Narrows Bridge. Highways in Albany area are looking good here. Highways in Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine are looking good on this late area. Take a look at MBTA alerts. Everything looking good. On the subway, it's looking good. And on the commuter rail, looking good. Peter Challenger's time, 11:06. Now, 11:08 on this late Saturday night. Time now for a weather report. And we're going to see a spring fever tomorrow with temperatures in the 50s. And the radar is showing a few little bands of precipitation off the seacoast of New Hampshire and off the southern Maine coast here. But it disappeared here. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. For tonight, most skies are about 29 degrees, southwest about 8 miles an hour. For Sunday, most skies are becoming sunny skies about 53 degrees, southwest about 7 to 10 miles an hour, gust size 26 miles an hour here. Sunday night, most skies to clear skies about 36 degrees and southwest about 7 to 9 miles an hour. For Monday, chance of showers beginning before noon, skies are gradually clearing during the afternoon about 9 to 54 degrees, and southwest about 11 to 60 miles coming west in the afternoon, wind skill gust size 33 miles an hour, chance space is 30%, few percent less than 7 inches possible. For Monday night, forecast go about 33 degrees and west about 5 to 8 miles up coming south after midnight. Tuesday, most skies got about 53 degrees, so that chance of showers after 10 p.m. most skies got about 38 degrees and chance space is 30%. Wednesday, showers likely most in between 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. most skies got about 53 degrees and chance space is 6%. Wednesday, forecast go about 27 degrees. Thursday, most of the bulk skies have about 41 to about 23 degrees. Friday, parts of the bulk skies got about 33 to about 21 degrees, and for Saturday, bulk skies got about 31 to 37 degrees. Currently here, not me, it's overcast and 34, humidity 61%, and that is going to be it by the Peter channel. 11 o'clock due that is late. Starting at February 27, 2069. Please say good night. I'll see you tomorrow morning with a more report. Good night.